I thought I'd try something different and have a live in the morning. In case I'm sure there's a lot of people that usually don't get to see my lives because they're too late or, they just don't happen upon them. But it seemed like people might be on early in the morning. Well, early to me anyway. I know on my short video where I say I get up at 7 and I think I consider that early, people, oh my gosh, are saying the meanest things to me over that. Calling me a slacker, telling me I must be new at this. It's so rude. And all I said was I thought 7 a.m. was early. Calm down, people. Jeez. So how are you all this morning? It looks like we don't have a whole lot of people in the chat yet, but hopefully more will join us. I am just... my alarm went off a half an hour ago, and it is Sunday, but I still have to work. I'm still doing the job at the rental company. It's temporary, but just moving stuff around. And let's see, yeah, we work every day. I did get one day off because I'm under the weather, but now I'm but now they're assigning me jobs where I'm away from people, and back to work it is. I don't really feel too bad, though. I just have a little bit of a sore throat. So, it's not bad. I'll live. What else do we have going on today? My electricity in my van is still out. That's really a huge disappointment. It's been out for over a week now, and it just sucks. Oh, yay! Rod's here. Hello from Central Florida. Shuttle Potter says, I enjoy your videos and adventures. I've done 44 states camping in a tiny Prius. Oh, that's great. And a tent when it's good weather. That must be wonderful. That's so exciting. Props to you for being in a Prius. Good morning, Miss Sunshine. I will take care of myself. Thank you. I went to the store and got myself some juice and some good sick foods, and so I'm taking it easy. Thank you for that. Alrighty, so the name of this live is let's have coffee together. So let me hold up my end of that. I recently acquired this French press from my job. It was left behind, and the boss said I could have it. I'm having hazelnut coffee today. Funny story, I actually, in the store, I was meaning to grab instant coffee, but I grabbed this. Coffee grounds, not very smart. Oh my gosh, and I didn't figure it out either until I put coffee grounds in my cup, poured boiling water over them, thinking, oh, it's instant coffee. Then I tasted it, I'm like, ugh, it's not instant coffee, is it? The things I get into. Oh well, it makes life interesting. Okay, I'm going to do 1 scoop. Should I make it strong or kind of light today? What are we thinking? Any other coffee drinkers out there? Are you all more tea people? Oh, good morning, Billy. Welcome to the chat. Okay. Aldo, hi! Thank you for being here. Glad you like my videos. Billy just had his coffee. Good, good. Macy says, Maddie, I'm 17 and really want to start camping and hiking. Where do you start? I also love coffee and tea. Oh, great. Well, let's see. I am very lucky because I grew up with a family that liked camping and hiking. But if you don't have any family or friends that already go hiking, what I would do is look for clubs that go. When I was in high school, we had something called the Venture Club that was associated with Boy Scouting, and what else? When I was in college, they had adventure trips that were sponsored by the school. So yeah, you'd have to pay, but it wouldn't be an exorbitant fee. So yeah. My advice is to find a group or an event already happening and join them, especially because with the legality of everything, the trip leaders really have to know what's going on, and so you're sure you'll be safe. Yeah. Although you could go on short day hikes by yourself to start with, I think it would personally be best to find people that are already going that you can join. All right, let's do the plunge. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that can do this better than me, but you can witness my blossoming skill. Oh, wait. No, I want to let that sit for 10 minutes or so. I'm new at this, see? Okay, let me catch up on all these comments. David, hi. Shuttlepod Earth says, I use French press at home, usually bulletproof style. Oh, I don't know what that is. AeroPress is easiest on the road. I don't know what that is either. Sounds exciting, though. Sounds nice. Rich Life says, hi, Maddie. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. I am doing well today. Morning, John. Welcome to the chat. 703 is a coffee addict. Love your videos. Thank you. Otto says, not a coffee lover, but yes, a beer lover. Hey! First thing in the morning, huh? Just kidding. John says, I love my pour-over setup. Oh, cool. I hadn't seen pour-overs until the year 2020. So recently, I didn't even know they were a thing. Pretty cool, huh? Michael says, when you coming to Connecticut? Well, I was just there, let's see, in October. So I guess it's been a whole year. But, I loved Connecticut. I went on this hike that was called Sleeping Giant. No, the park was called Sleeping Giant. But it was a really cool place. And then it was one of my favorite memories from the road. In Connecticut, it was fall, so I would try to find somewhere to go hang out in the evenings and stuff in my van because it was very cold. And I went to one brewery and they had bar trivia going on. Now, normally people come in groups of friends to play bar trivia, but I was just there by myself, so I was a team of one. My team name was Maddie versus the World. And the best part of this story was for the first round, I was tied for first place. It was Halloween trivia, and it was about different movies and TV shows that were Halloween themed. And I do love my Halloween movies, so that was really exciting. But then I was not in first place for long. All the other rounds, I was down. But that was fun. Playing bar trivia by myself. Oh, Matt, hi from Italy. What time is it there? It's so exciting. Oh, and Sindal is sending love from Michigan. Oh, how cool. I love Michigan. I went to Pictured Rocks when I was there. Beautiful place. Rich Life says, coffee is fuel for my motivation. Otherwise, I hibernate. Yes, sir. I get that. Also having some water. Oh, Matt says it is almost 6 p.m. So for a lot of Americans here in the chat, a lot of the world tells time in what we would call military time, aka 24-hour clock. So if you're seeing it's 17 something, that's what he means. It's actually 5 something. Isn't the world cool? I really miss traveling internationally. All right, Pops is in the house. Woo! Billy says, have you ever hiked in Oklahoma? Why, yes, I have. Where did I go? Well, first I went to Castle Rock, which is kind of... Oh, wait. I'm describing Kansas. Oklahoma, I went to a state park. It was Natural Falls. Natural Falls State Park. Very pretty. Saw the waterfall. Saw a lot of waterfalls, actually. It was great. It was springtime. I got to hang out in my hammock, and in Oklahoma I got you can't really see this, but it says Prairie Artisanal Ales. And so sometimes when I'm going to states, I'll contact a brewery ahead of time that's there and be like, hey, I'm coming. Would you be interested in giving me a little something something? And I'll feature it in my video, and that way, you'll get some low-cost promotion, and I'll get a free beer. And Prairie Artisanal Ales even gave me glassware in addition to their beautiful beer. Oh my goodness, so good. They are so good at fruited sours over there. Love that brewery. Anyway, that's my Oklahoma story. Love it, love it. Michael says, was it a Main Street Cafe? Oh, Romantic Brewing Company in Romantic, Connecticut. I don't think so. I think it had something to do with a number. And I don't know the place. That doesn't ring a bell, though. If you are curious, I did show the brewery and talk about it a little bit in the video from Connecticut. If you want to go back and look at the video, it's me and some fall leaves and a castle-looking place on the thumbnail. So, I'm sorry I don't remember. If you're interested, you could look it up. Otto says, Maddie, come to Dominican Republic and hike Pico Duarte, highest point. Oh, that sounds so cool. I'm sure I would love that. Man. Dominican Republic, huh? That would be awesome. I have so many countries I want to go to. I would love that. Hopefully someday. Dave says, hi from Vancouver Island, British Columbia. Hi, Dave. Glad you're here. Hello back. Hello from my work. I can't tell you exactly where I am, but hello from here. Michael says, have you hiked the Appalachian Trail? No, but I am considering it. After these past couple weeks, I've been thinking, do I want to hike the Appalachian Trail? Still on the fence. I was also considering doing a working holiday in New Zealand, where you apply for a visa. If you get it, you can go over and get a job. I did the same thing in Australia in 2018, and coffee's probably ready. I did the same thing in Australia, and it was so fun. I would love to do something like that again, but when I started looking into jobs, I was thinking of being a kayak guide in New Zealand, and they say you need to have a lifeguard certification and first aid, and I'm like, I have had those, but they're lapsed now, so that would be something complicated to work around. And a lot of the companies I saw is not guiding on flat water, which I have experience doing, but like rapids and stuff, so I'm not really qualified for those jobs, it looks like. And the other jobs I would get would be like housekeeping or au pairing, which I did when I was in Australia, and I think, they're fun. They're worth the experience of being somewhere a brand new country. New to you, I should say. But, so I don't think I'm going to do the year abroad in New Zealand. I would love to go there and, travel around, spend some time. Maybe they have a long distance hike there that I would love to do, but not going to do a working holiday, I don't think, because I just don't want to go back to that type of work. Cookie says, good morning. We've been out in the grocery store. We'll be listening as I drive. Oh, yay. Hope you're having a safe drive home from the grocery store. Hope you got lots of good stuff. I swear, living in my van has given me a new love for grocery shopping because, first of all, it's a smaller space I have to store things. So it's, so I have to know what I want to eat in a week, or a couple of days really, not even a full week. But I have to know what I want, be able to make it, and it's just made me a more organized person instead of just getting stuff I'll get to someday. And it's, I guess this is the first place I've had my own space. Not shared with anyone, and it's really cool too. Just come into my own, kind of. Tiny Fairy, good morning. Glad you're here. Oh, Michael talking about the hike I did in Connecticut says Gillette Castle. Maybe, I'm not sure. I know for sure it was Sleeping Giant State Park, though. I did not pay the entrance fee. I really should have. But it was free for Connecticut people, and I was like, that's discrimination. I can't help what state I was born in. Okay, lately I've been putting way too much milk in, so I'm hoping that's good. Here, I'll show you the color for your consideration. Beautiful. Very nice. Not too white. Because if it's the color of like coffee yogurt or coffee ice cream or anything tan, basically, you've already lost it. No going back. Alrighty. Sorry I'm so behind. Pops left his cave yesterday. Almost bought a camper van. Oh, cool. Oh no. Where'd the chat go? I lost everyone. Okay, good. If I had gone after your live, I would have bought it. Oh, so I could join a DBU at the game that you tied with yourself. Oh, right. The trivia game. Yeah, that would have been fun. Oh, Bobby says, good to see ya. Thank you. You too. Welcome to the chat. Oh, we might have some new subscribers here today. I didn't even think about that. But for anyone that's new to the channel, I try to do lives every week and new videos every week. So I'm so glad you guys are here. Welcome, welcome. Time Fairy's drinking coffee too. Yay. Ryan says, idea. When you are done with the 50 states, how about doing brewery tours across America? Ooh. Well, that would be cool, but I don't really have the money to go to breweries right now. I don't really eat out ever. So maybe someday though, when I'd love to do a second lap of the US, and hopefully by then I'll have more money and maybe I could put some more brewery tours in there. Definitely when I reach out to breweries about giving me some beer and then I could promote it. $2. Thank you so much, Sindal. Really appreciate that. But yeah, if I get to do a second lap of Road Trip Brew SA. I'll try to go to more breweries. Good idea. Michael says, looked up Sleeping Giant. It's in Hamden, Connecticut. Ah, that rings a bell. And that's where Gillette Castle is. Oh, yay. Great. It is a pretty cool place. I agree. I felt like I was in a fairy tale. So what's everyone have on the agenda today? What are we up to? Anyone doing anything cool? Anyone just working? That's what I'm doing. Working my life away. But it's okay because I'm making a lot of money. Tiny Fairy says, if I do the AP, please be careful. Things are not like they used to be. Stay safe. Yeah, the Appalachian Trail is... Someone I was talking to on New Moon Pollo, aka the JMT, was saying how, like, the Appalachian Trail, there's a lot more chances of crime on there because it's a little closer to cities, you know. That's kind of a perk because you can go in and get food, but also, like, someone with bad intentions could just wander onto the trail. So, yeah, that is a scary thing. I think I would try to be around people more often because of that. Even though stuff can still happen with people around. But I am keeping that in mind. Oh, Dave getting knee surgery soon. Oh, you're limited in what you can do. Well, best wishes for your knee surgery. That sounds really not fun. Hope it goes smoothly. Rod says, still building kitchen in my van. Very cool, man. Kitchens are so important. Hope that build goes good for you today. John says, definitely try to go with a group on the AT. Okay, sounds good. Michael says, I think Gillette Castle hike, you can see dinosaur footprints. Oh my gosh! I definitely, if I saw that, I didn't realize it, but that sounds really cool. Rich Life says, at work, but the facility is closed, so I'm getting paid to watch my favorite YouTuber. Oh my goodness, you're so kind. Unless you're watching someone else and you're just saying that to throw me off. Ah! Bison Da, thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Tiny Fairy says, it's sad when you have to be more careful with people than wild animals. Yeah, that is so true. Very true. So the coffee turned out a little weak, but that's okay. I need to get used to not having super strong coffee because caffeine is bad for you. I'm just, because my electricity is out in my van, my fridge is outside at my work. Thankfully, my electricity went out while I had this job so I could have my fridge plugged into something. But right now I just have my milk and some yogurt I'm about to eat for breakfast in my little insulated bag right here. Making do because electricity's out. That's kind of a bummer. Resolute says slacker. Oh no, why am I a slacker? JK, haha. Are you saying that because what I was talking about earlier about people being so mean to me about waking up at 7 a.m.? Yeah, what is a slacker in reference to? Just curious. So what's the weather like where everyone is today? Is it kind of cooling down? Where I am, it's a little hot at the peak of the day, but still it's so much colder. Like definitely at night, What's it called? There's a shower I could use, but it's only cold water, and I'm like, once it gets past a certain time of night, I just can't bring myself to do that anymore. Oh, John says Tennessee is still pretty warm. Michael says it's sunny and 75 or 79 while they are. Rod, in Florida, it's hot and rainy. Man, I kind of miss Florida. I was there for so long in the winter because I have an aunt and uncle, I should say, that get a little rental property there in the winter, and so I got to visit them for a while. I have a friend from college in Florida, and then I also got to go to the Everglades and the Florida Keys. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Pop says, oops, sorry, I went to Gillette Castle for a hike and rock climbing and left my footprints everywhere. Pops is the dinosaur. Salik says, Wednesday it's going to be 95. Ooh, still pretty hot where you are, Salik. Tiny Fairy says, it's beautiful here today. Trees are starting to change colors. Oh, that's so exciting. I'm somewhere where there's really not a lot of trees. Yeah, now that I think about it, there's not any trees. I am in a city, though, doing this job. Kind of a bummer, though, to miss nature, you know. Rich says, Dallas, Texas is finally staying below triple digits. Oh my gosh, triple digits. Can't wait for fall weather with highs of 75. Michael gave me $20. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. It helps me out a bunch. Billy says in Tulsa, Oklahoma, it's supposed to hit 98 degrees. That's a band. But heat index over 105. Oh my goodness. Stay cool. Stay cool. So 14, Dave says 14 Celsius and sunny, but no idea what that is in Fahrenheit. Ooh, good question. From my time living in Australia, I know that's pretty cold. Pretty darn cold. It might be in the 50s, I think. That's my guess. Well, this is nice. A nice morning chat with you all. Well, at least I'm having coffee. Someone else, a few other of you said you were having coffee. Oh, don't want to do that yet. I went to pour more coffee in my cup and then I realized it's still that full. So, not yet. Dave said, I die in that constant heat you guys get. Dave, did you already tell us where you're from? I forget. Were you from Italy or was that someone else? Rich Alive says 40C is 57.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, and Michael said the same thing. I guessed very close. Dave said, oh, Canada, Vancouver Island. I'm sorry, I remember now. Well, that's cool. I can't wait to go to Canada. Pops is doing the conversion for us too. Thank you. What if people later today ask you, what's one thing you learned today? We can all say that 14 degrees Celsius is about 58 degrees Fahrenheit. This is an educational live stream. All I'm doing is educating the people. Oh my goodness, this is so nice. Ooh, and guess what I just realized? I have some scones left. Billy says all about the knowledge. Yes, sir. Lately I have been letting myself get some baked goods at the grocery. They're a little expensive, to me anyway, but I think it's so worth it to have like a muffin or a scone or some bread, especially in the morning. Tiny Fury says, what are your plans today? Just working. Work. We are, I work at a rental company place, if you haven't heard me mention that, and we're packing away some summer stuff today. It's very dusty. I am in the state of Nevada. To answer your question, Michael, I'm in Nevada, in a city, and we are, all of the stuff we're packing away is very dusty, so it's very dirty work. The warehouse I work in has pigeon poop everywhere because there's pigeons that live in the rafter. It's just so gross. I'm really looking forward to being done with this job and being back on the road. But I also am like, I'm getting money and I'm also spending time with people, so that's good for me. Normally, I love getting to interact with you all. I have a few, like my family, and I have a friend that I keep in contact with, but not a lot of in-person, like hanging out with people. So that's something really nice about this job that I'm trying to focus on. Pop says, I lived in countries that use Celsius meters, kilometers. It is useful to know them. It is useful. I agree. Really, I wish that, I'm sure a lot of people wish that the U.S. would just go on and switch over to the metric system. Although, I'll tell you, the Fahrenheit system is actually designed to talk about weather. So it's easy to be like, okay, how hot is it today? It's really, really hot, but not as hot as it possibly could be. Oh, it sounds like it's in the 90s. It's a very, it's a scale that's between 0 and 100. You're able to guess what it is pretty easily. The Celsius temperature scale is made to talk about boiling water. And I've never been water before, so I personally like telling temperature in Fahrenheit better. Rachel I says, Maddie is the van life version of the Magic School Bus. Oh my gosh, yes! That would be so fun. I'll take you all on all the field trips. Next up, we're going to Idaho. Get excited, class. Cam Hikes says, hiking, running, and car camping in Indiana today. Oh, cool. I think I did all those same things when I was in Indiana, too. Because I went to, I'm thinking Illinois. Because it was Starved Rock State Park. Then I went for a run at Matheson State Park. And then I went camping at a paid campground. Good place. Enjoy your day. That sounds really fun. Michael says, I use the metric system at work. It's a German-based company and all the blueprints are in German, so thank God for Google Translations. Oh, cool. Very nice. It is definitely more efficient for measuring things. For converting things, I should say. Anyone have any plans for the fall? Since it is September now, anyone going on a trip to see the fall colors, or anyone planning to go to a pumpkin patch or a hayride or anything? I guess it's not fall for everyone that might be seeing this, but let's see. I know we have people in the U.S., Canada, and maybe Italy here. So it's fall for everyone who's mentioned where they're from. John says, I'm thinking about moving south for winter and working in Florida. Very cool, very cool. My, like I was saying earlier, my aunt does that. Oh my gosh, in Florida, the Everglades are so cool. I'm really so disappointed I lost my footage from going on not a swamp hike, but it was like a marsh hike. It was so cool, and I saw an alligator, and I loved it. I wish I still had that. Gabe says a corn maze would be fun. Connor is from Missouri. Very cool. Love Missouri. Tiny Fairy says, are you going home for the holidays? Yeah. I don't think I'll go home for Thanksgiving because I really want to spend as much time as I can out west. But I definitely want to be home at some point, so I'll go home for Christmas. And yeah, I don't really like my hometown, especially in the winter time. It just makes me depressed. So for my mental health, trying to not be there very long, but also like I want to see my family and everything. So yeah, I'll go home for the holidays. One holiday anyway. Michael said, just enjoy the cool weather. Not a big summer person. I hate humidity. Yeah, dude. I feel ya. Sometimes that humidity can get rough. Dave says, Oregon is the plan this fall, I hope. Ooh, Willamette Valley Coast. Very cool. Very cool. I'm sure that'll be lovely. Jack Mary says, the Charles C. Deem Wilderness. Oh, cool. No way. Anyway, for you all at home listening to my excitement, he's talking about a wilderness that I went to when I was little. Like, my family lives in Louisville, so we would always go up. We called it Deems Lake, although I think the official name is Deem Lake, no apostrophe S. But we would go there all the time when I was little, so I have some great memories there. I also had my 14th and 15th birthday party there. Kind of an extravagant birthday party. But what can I say? I guess my parents really loved me. But I just loved that place. So many good memories there. That's awesome that you've been there too. Anyway, Gabe says, I may go to Wisconsin to see some friends. Oh, cool. I bet that'll be awesome. Billy says, if you don't mind me asking, what state do you call home? Kentucky. I am from Louisville, Kentucky. So, I don't see anything with Kentucky on it around here. I left my water bottle somewhere else. But if Kentucky is shaped, I don't know if you all are seeing me as I'm seeing myself in the screen right now, or if it's flipped for you all, but hopefully you see me as I'm seeing myself in the screen. Kentucky is shaped sort of like this, and Louisville is not at the top, but like on the edge. And here's Indiana, so you just go on up into Indiana. You go to Deems Lake, you go to Huber's. It's a great time. That's the first place I ever traveled to, is Indiana. Dave says, I think the boonies and nature is my home. That's where I am, laying under a tree on my AirPad. Coffee and you, Maddie. Oh, that sounds like such a good moment. That sounds so chill. I love doing stuff like that. Rod says, going to Tennessee to look for some property. Oh, very cool. Some property acquirement. Dave says, LOL, hand geography. Yep. What's the state that's known for it? Probably Michigan, right? They're known for, everyone always shows where they live on their hand. Very cool. Gabe says, definitely camping in Death Valley once the temperatures cool off a little. Oh, that's so cool. I want to go to Death Valley too. It seems like an insane place. Insanely beautiful. Pop says, my private plane is at the shop fixing, and then I'm planning on trading it for a camper van so I can start exploring the road in the U.S. Oh, very cool. That's so exciting. Big stuff happening. Snowdrop and Bloom says, will you be hiking in the harsh winter weather? And have you plans to visit other countries? 2 questions. Okay. Will I be hiking in the winter? Yes, actually. I'm hoping, I haven't even started looking into tickets yet, but I'm hoping to go to Alaska in the winter, seeing some glaciers, going on snowshoe walks, hopefully seeing the Aurora Borealis. Man, I really hope it works out, and I really hope I get to go see cool stuff, even though I'm on a budget. But yes, I'm hoping to go to Alaska. I also am trying to avoid the cold by hanging out in like Arizona and stuff before Christmas, and then after Christmas I'll go home and hang out with the fam and crash in their houses instead of being in my van. Last year I tried to do the winter in my van, and it just really was not fun. I wouldn't do it again. Even though I loved being in nature and seeing some cool stuff, it was not fun. Have you plans to visit other countries? Not concrete plans yet, but I hope to. Definitely hope to. Dave says, I know a guy from Eliza, Kentucky in the east. You said you had a relative there in the mountains, that block country. Sun comes at 10 a.m. I've been there. Coal country, yuck. Yeah, it is a very sad area because of so much coal mining, not a big availability of jobs. It is a place that could use a little more attention, a little more love and help. Bob the Traveler says, Kentucky, been to Mammoth Caves? I sure have. Been there a few times. Great place. Dave says, you can camp in Death Valley, ? I think so. As far as I know. Probably you wouldn't want to in the summer because it gets so hot, but in the winter you can. And I've heard that is an amazing place to see stars. And if you look at my ceiling here, I do like stars. Michael says, have a great day. Gotta go do some errands. Catch you on the next live chat. Okay, bye. See ya. Thanks for hanging out. Gabe says, lots of camping in Death Valley, BLM land. Oh, yay. Good. I'm excited for that. Because of the gas prices in California, I just went from Nevada to hike the Numu Poyo and then back out of California. I didn't want to do a lot of California because it's just so expensive. Sacramento Fishing Life said, will you do Tahoe Rim anytime soon? Well, since I did hike that in, 2019, I don't think I'll hike it again. Maybe someday, but I would prefer to go on hikes I haven't been to yet. Dave says, bye, Michael. And we're all caught up. Yeah, so my next hiking plans, I am still thinking about the Appalachian Trail, but I don't know if I want to commit to it yet. I definitely do want to do another trail where I can do a once a day shorts series again, because while it really wasn't fun because people were being really mean and there's something I kind of went in to having a YouTube channel knowing that people are going to be mean to me at some point. It's something I've really been lucky to mostly... Oh, hold on. Got a cough. I like how I'm leaning away from the camera, even though, germs can't transmit through the screen. Still don't want to get anybody sick through this live chat. But, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Bob the Traveler says, BLM Camp by Visitor Center. Inverness is campable. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds lovely. Dave says, COVID, haha. Well, Dave says, hope not. Well, actually, it is COVID. You got me. I did take a test. It was positive. I've been away from people as much as possible. Yeah, I haven't been, like, I need to go get groceries, and I am, yeah, it just, I'm not, like, feeling that bad. It's just knowing that this is highly contagious. It's killed, I don't know how many people. I would guess millions, but, yeah. Alrighty. Brian says, I was just thinking Tahoe Rim as well. It is a very nice hike. Yeah, it's a very good, I did it, that was the first through hike I ever did, and I think that was good for a beginner trail because of the length, and it did go very close to South Lake Tahoe and Tahoe City in the north, so it was pretty good for resupplies. Although there was a very frustrating process getting a permit for Desolation Wilderness. That was really annoying. David said, how could anyone be mean to you? Really, it's not personal because they are surely mean to others. Yuck. And sometimes I like to respond to all comments so people feel seen and heard from coming to my page. And when I start conversations with people that have been mean to me, I soon find out that they just seem very not people worth arguing with, to tell you the truth. Like, one person called me a sheeple, and I was like, oh, okay. Sometimes this one person was like, women don't have it hard. Well, they just recently started having it hard. If you are part of a group that has been, I forget the proper word for it, but like put down for a long time, and you say, oh, they don't have it that bad, because I don't have it that bad, and I am part of that group. I don't know if that's really logical. So not really a person worth arguing with. John says he's just getting over COVID too. It was no fun. Well, glad you're coming out of it. Billy says, LOL, too late. Yeah, for the mask emoji. Yep. Backcountry Adventures Beagle says, have you hit Delaware yet? Dogfish Beer here. Yes. Oh man, Delaware was so cool. What did I do there? I know I went to, yes, that was where I went on a bike tour, or a bike ride. But that was really cool. I went to a state park. I don't remember the name of it, but it's by Biden's house. I remembered that part. Dave said, hope you get better soon. Thank you. Brian said, I just wanted to say again that you are awesome for completing the JMT. It was really hard. Hope to complete it next year. Oh, yay! Well, good luck to you with that. It was really hard, but I feel like once I was on the trail and I was like, I am doing this, it just kind of, my mindset was getting through it, not, can I stop at this place, can I stop at that place? So it's a mental game through hiking, really is. All about focusing on the good, appreciating your surroundings that you're in, and ignoring the pain or the tiredness or the coldness that you feel. Maybe even hotness sometimes. During the afternoon, Rod said, vitamin C, zinc, and garlic. All right. Good idea. I have been trying to drink a lot of juice for vitamin C, and I had garlic fries the other day. Does that count? Where do you get zinc from, though? What's that in? Snowdrops in Bloom says, any plans for Bright Angel Trail in the heart of the Grand Canyon? I think I might have already done that one. No, that was the South Kaibab Trail. I don't have any plans to do that. I did go to the Grand Canyon when I was in Arizona. When was it? March or April. So I wasn't thinking of going back there, but I should. It's a great place. Oh man, I just remembered my National Parks Pass expires in October because I bought it when I was in Acadia. Or is it Arcadia? No, it's Acadia National Park, Maine. I bought it when I was there, so it's going to expire here in a few months. Here in a month. But hopefully that is, I'll just buy another one. Not a big deal. NBD, as they say. Dave says, I love seeing pics of the Grand Canyon. What an amazing place. It really is. It's awesome. Rod says, zinc tablets and garlic tablets every day. Get them at the drugstore. Okay, got it. 7 a.m. says, I think you were in my neck of the woods, Ohiopyle, PA. Yes, I loved that place. Almost died, but I loved it. Brian says, you can get zinc in Sambucus. I'm Frontline Healthcare, and it has helped me greatly. Also, Cold Ease lozenges. Okay, cool. Sambucus. Got it. It's been 6 days since I took my test and it came back positive. So I'm going to retest again today and hopefully it'll be less positive. Because I really hope once this job says, okay, like everything is packed away for the summer, then I can just go on my merry way. More food recommendations from Billy: avocado, raspberries, pomegranate, seafood, and fish. I do love seafood. I love all food, really. Well, I say that, but then I'm like, I'm also a picky eater, so maybe not. Zinc and beer would be cool. Yes, Gabe. Gabe is using his ad this morning. Wendy says, hello, Maddie. Oh, dang. Hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you. John says, how long did the job last that you're at now? Well, that is the question. I thought I would leave last Friday, but there is still a lot to be packed away. And so I'm thinking, I didn't want to just leave. Also, because I have COVID, I don't want to travel anywhere and get more people sick. So once everything is packed away and once I have a negative test, that's when I'll leave. I don't know when that'll be. I guess it has to be by this weekend because if I'm having a video about traveling come out every week, I need to get back traveling. I still have so many informational videos to make though. And I haven't been able to record really because I try to have a pretty background and I have my window covers up but because it's still morning, but if you look outside my dirty window, it's a pile of trailers behind me, so not really a scenic location to film. Oh my gosh, gross. There is a dead fly on this. Oh, okay. We're just gonna put that up, and we're gonna deal with that later. Deal with that when I'm not on live. Alrighty, now it is getting close to 9:30 my time, and I had to start working at 10, so I am gonna have to go in 6 minutes. Technically, 5 minutes and 45 seconds. So, do y'all have any last things you want to chat about? Ask me, tell me. We can ponder mysteries of the universe together, but I have to go soon. Dave said, just keep on being you and you will attract like-minded, nice people. No doubt, Maddie. Oh, thank you. Dave says, glad I was here. Thank you. You're very welcome. Dave said, okay, have a great day. Gabe said that, not Dave. Thank you. Appreciate it. Salik said, agree. Wendy said, do you have your next adventure planned or do you not give details? Yeah, I don't want to give too many details, but I am going to Idaho. I'm very excited for that. Thanks for asking. John said, I love the channel and regular updates. Keep it up. Thank you. Rich Life says, bye, Maddie. Stay safe and get healthy. Will do. I'm on it. Billy says, just have a wonderful and safe day at work. Thank you. Rod said, hope you feel better soon. Keep smiling and stay safe. See you soon. Bye-bye. Be safe. You guys are too kind. Thank you very much for all the nice messages. Angie says, my husband and I love watching you. This is my first live. Oh, yay. So exciting. Keep fanning. Will do. I can do that for sure. But yeah, thank you all for being here. Lives are always really fun for me too. Who doesn't like people asking them questions about their life? So exciting, so fun. Snowdrop in Bloom says, have you ever done Devil's Path in Catskills Mountain, New York? It'll bring out the devil in you. I have not. When I was in New York last fall, I feel like I missed out on a lot because it's a very big state and I was trying to get through it fairly quickly so I could see peak fall as I traveled down the states and I was going up through New York. So I really, that's just something to keep in mind for second lap of Road Trip Brew SA is more New York hikes. I think I did a shorter hike by Lake George. And Lake George is famous. So that's cool, but it would have been better to have more time there. Tiny Fairy says bye. Brian says thanks. Internet person says, hi, Maddie, I'm late. Oh, you still have 3 minutes. And I'll try to make them the best 3 minutes of the whole live. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I can only answer questions. Salik says, have an awesome day. Stay cool. Thank you, Salik. Appreciate it. The amazing thing is this coffee is still warm. After an hour of live chatting away. Alrighty. Well, Pop Pops said, did you name your van? Sometimes I call it the Vanster. When I first bought it, I named it Fudgy the Whale because it's very large and gray. When I was still working my factory job in Louisville, I would come out to the parking lot and everyone else would have smaller cars, but here's big old minivans sticking out. So I called it Big Booty sometimes. Just in my head, I didn't talk to a lot of the people that I'd be working with, but in my head I'd be like, oh, where is Big Booty tonight? Oh, there's that big old booty sticking out. So yeah, that's the names for my van. Really, I just call it the van. Wendy said, have a good day at work, get lots of rest and fluids. Maybe I won't be late next time. Oh, Rod says, bye, Maddie. We will be watching your next video. Oh my gosh. You can see the sun is reflecting in this metal thing across from my trailer, making me so hot. It is a toaster oven in here. Thank you for that, though. Thank you for saying you're looking forward to my next video. That reminds me, I need to film a next video. What day is it? Sunday? So I guess, yeah, tomorrow I really need to wake up early and film a video. Because I get off work and it's already dark. So I really need to do it in the daylight for lighting's sake. Backcountry with Beagles, giving me a wave. Internet person says, requesting permission to send you pics of my puppy in Instagram. Sure, go ahead. I would love to see pics of your puppy. Rich Life says Big Booty. Glad you like that. Internet person said her name is Onion. Your little doggy. That's cute. Alrighty. Well, thank you to everyone for being here. Really appreciate ya. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. Go on adventures if you can. Love you.